Gabriel Soccer.
Okay. We have discussion about the agenda. Oh, I see another person first.
Just to say you're here, so she went down.
Do what?
Let Michaela know you're here. She needs the roll call.
Where we're doing roll call, right? Roll call, yeah.
Step turn.
Is there discussion about the agenda?
I do have two things to add to it when we do finally second. I was gonna say, I don't know for one thing.
Trying to find it.
I need to add Stutzmans to guest speakers and, uniforms bid to city clerk.
You know we have to wear city clerk?
Yes,
What was the first thing?
Stutzmans on guest speakers.
Okay.
Any other comments about the agenda?
Hold on. And what, Stutzman and what?
On guest speaker.
Are we doing the truck bids today or next month?
Today.
Let's see.
I don't see it on here.
Well,
Oh, I see it. Okay.
sorry, I meant to move it.
Guest speaker, Stutzman's.
Tell me again, you're moving Stutzman's to the guest speaker? Gabe,
Yeah,
thank you.
And I want a special election under unfinished business.
Anything else?
Under legal matters, I want lien on property instead of enforced on taxes. I think that's all I got.
Anything else? A motion to approve the agenda as amended.
I make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
We have consensus. I move into the approval of minutes. You should have before you February 12th minutes unapproved. Several pages. We may have take a few minutes to get through that.
Okay, I just go ahead and sign. Well, oh my gosh. Just because.
yes.
Crystal.
Make a motion to approve February 12th minutes.
Second.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Minutes will be approved. You should have the statement of bills in front of you. Take a look at that, please.
Also, you guys already approved, for the audit for Lloyd Group, but they just want me to pay the $3,000 before they started. So I just wanna let you know that I'm doing that. You've already approved it, but I just wanted you to be aware.
$30,000 for workers' comp.
Insurance premium.
Any questions about the bills?
Make a motion to approve the bills.
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
I'm moving to our section on guest speakers. Someone is here representing the library. Would that be Mrs. Perkins? Step right up here and lean heavily on the lectern and get close to me because I'm old and deaf.
Okay. The library board would like to request a donation of $500 for the upcoming Easter event.
Any questions for the representative of the library board?
Do you know, is that what we gave last year?
I know that a lot of the plastic eggs from last year have to be replaced because they're not so good anymore.
Wish to discuss this now, or do you wish to wait till new business?
Much as all the stuffing up. Look at that stuff, so.
Gosh, it gets quiet in here sometimes.
I'm not gonna make a motion every time. I need somebody else to start doing it.
You good with it?
Oh, well, sure.
Make a motion, we give the library a donation of $500 for the kids' Easter egg hunt.
Second, third, fourth, and fifth.
Aye.
I should have asked for 1,000.
Aye.
Thank you.
Now ask for
We have
eggs.
approved a $500 donation to the library board to participate with.
Yeah, they did.
Easter holiday festivities. Mrs. Jordan, sir, would you like to be next speaker?
Yeah, you ask for the eggs now.
I brought a friend with me.
Please come
I'm
right
gonna
to the,
protect you.
right to the podium and speak clearly.
All right, you can't hear, I know.
So do I.
Huh?
Okay. We are here today, or tonight. Chris Hansen, I hope you all know her, and I'm Jan Jorns. to get your thoughts, your opinions, suggestions on the citywide celebration on July 4th. As I'm sure all of you are aware that this year we celebrate the 250th founding of our nation. At this time, we do not have any specific plans. We want to stress that this will be a laid-back type of celebration. Chris floated this idea for a simple celebration a couple of weeks ago on Turon Strong. There would certainly be nothing elaborate. Some food, games, some of the games we've discussed include anywhere from a bouncy house to a dunk tank to a cornhole. Again, nothing is set. It's just ideas. We'd have some food and visiting in the park. If this is something that the council believes is appropriate, we would ask for the council's approval in moving ahead for a more specific plan, which we hope to have put together and presented to the council at the next meeting in April, at your regular meeting in April. But we just wanted you to know that we were talking about it. We wanted your input if you have any questions, thoughts, that type of thing. No thoughts?
I think it's a good thing to do. Our county doesn't do anything like this at all.
We really haven't done anything good since the bicentennial,
We don't even have partial.
and that was like in '86.
I think it just be the idea is just to have something fun for the kids and just something for everybody to get together.
At one time, we had planned to have a barbecue. And one of our council persons offered to do the barbecue.
Well, I got shut down real quick.
Would you be willing to do it again?
I know a guy who makes homemade ice cream in large
Yeah.
quantities.
Okay,
You do?
I do.
cool. Yeah.
In his garage.
Or do you see this group as a potential funding source? Do you see this group as a potential participant or as a potential sponsor or potential helpers in organization or administration?
All of the above.
Because there was a difference between a sponsorship and a donation,
Yes.
a funding source.
Well, you
Is it all
can make
one?
a donation and not necessarily,
We don't expect you guys to do anything unless you want to,
Yeah,
like donate the ice cream.
we certainly welcome any help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably on the funding, but at this time, I'm not even sure on that. Again, we haven't started anything. It's just a discussion that we were wanting to have. We would certainly hope that the city would maybe agree to be a co-sponsor of, or the sponsor of this, because I think it's the city that needs to be involved. Or that's my thought.
any questions for these representatives from this ad hoc committee discussing a 250th year celebration?
And if you have any ideas, you can either post it on Turon Strong, you can email me. You probably have Ken's email. You can email him, and then he can pass it on to me. Don't email Chris. She didn't read my email.
I don't. I'm a little busy these days. I've got 800 and some out there. I haven't-
Or stop us on the street and say, hey, I got an idea. That would be great.
Any questions or discussion for these ladies?
So you just want to bring, you don't want anything tonight, you just want to bring a plan next month?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was hoping to get a little input from the fact of whether you thought this was a good idea to even pursue. If everybody wants to shut it down, we'll shut it down, but
What date would it be?
July 4th.
Oh, you're going to do it.
What day of the week is that?
I didn't look it up. I think it's Friday, though. Does anybody have a
I bet
calendar?
somebody can look at a calendar. Well, looks like Ruth is going to.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday. It's a Saturday, even better.
What about fireworks? Will they be allowed or?
At
I
this
mean, come
time,
on,
we're not-
Turon lights up anyway.
Yeah. At this
Maybe
time,
you
we
could get
wouldn't even-
somebody to put fireworks on it, Ron.
Yeah. Fireworks were the last thing on my thought agenda.
Well, I mean, they shoot them all night on that night. I just
Yeah.
thought maybe they could do it in one area.
In fact, I was thinking
just stay at home,
daytime, and
yeah.
a lot of people had their own family celebrations
Yeah.
in the evening, and so. we'll
You never
really
see the
think
Browns
more
set up.
The afternoon around, probably noon, that type of thing. Now, if somebody wants to go bigger, let us know.
Our fire department.
I tell you, I probably won't be around. We usually have rodeos on July 4th.
Yeah. So,
Thank you, Jen.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a gentleman from Stutzman's Trash Service and whatever. Could you tell me your name again?
Herschel.
So sorry.
Herschel with Students Records.
Say that again.
Herschel?
Herschel.
Yep.
Before you start, Jan, one thing to do on your, I thought on your deal is the manager at the Turon feedlot always said he wanted to donate hamburgers and stuff to help put something on in Turon.
That would be great. We need to find somebody that's willing to fry the hamburgers or grill the hamburgers, but I'm working on that.
They have a huge smoker too that they have taken to other communities to
Okay,
do
great.
that.
And if you like,
Plan.
Stuson's would donate $250
Oh, even
for your
better.
200.
Or-
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I might say
If
my
you could just-
sister donated $50, so we got $300 now.
So if somebody can just shoot me an email of what,
Okay.
kind of like a formal
Michaela has your
donation.
email address. so
Yep.
I'm sure she does. Thank you. All right,
No
the
problem.
floor is yours, Mr. Herschel, go for it.
Well, I'm just here, it's been a little bit over a year since we started service here, and I just wanted to stop by.
Yeah.
I stopped by and seen Michaela a few times throughout the year, but I just wanted to see the council and mayor to see how things are going, tell you thank you for your business. Is there anything that we can do different to help you guys out,
One that lives in Hutch.
make something better?
He's gonna be out here,
Just come
I
here
think,
to see how things are going. really.
check with the.
I think things finally got running smoothly.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
In here. I said something to him about.
The only problem I had was the guy driving by fast by my house, and I think got taken care of
Maybe
quick.
doing something here later on.
Okay.
I'm not
Well,
quite.
good.
There's a cookout with his.
What's wrong with that?
wagon,
What's wrong with that?
whether
And
he
that
was
you
just-
I know that there was
Would
some
you come
rules
join us,
with you
please?
guys.
It would be. You
I
wanna
can't
talk,
hear over you guys.
you can go outside.
There were some rules in there that you guys, like if we wanted appliances or that kind of thing picked up, there were some guidelines on how to get that done.
Okay,
And
fine now.
Michaela may have them, but there's been some questions on that, so I guess one thing, if it's possible, we ought to print those off and
Okay.
post them at on the door or something where people can see what
Post
they can.
office.
I'll get you something. Print something off, yeah. So we'll hear everything on it. So-
Erwin, the gentleman has any questions, wondering if there's any questions or problems with trash pickup that you're aware of, or
Not that I'm aware of.
our dumpster use? Have we used up all our dumpster space for the moment?
Well, we haven't got any dumpsters in for the moment.
Is it time to get another one, or?
Well, that'll probably be discussed here a little later.
Yeah, it's on the agenda.
Usually this time of year we bring
Yeah,
one
we want to have a cleanup.
Okay.
We'll be talking about that again.
Oh,
Any problems that you're aware of with
Service or anything, or?
our relationship with Stutzman's?
in. No, the only thing we was wondering about was the tire dumpster.
The tire dumpster?
Tires.
Oh, tire.
The whole
For
tire.
the cleanup?
Yeah,
So just sometime this summer or this spring sometime.
Yeah, you guys can use the dumpsters for whatever you like. Where do you guys take your tires to?
Well, wherever you take them to.
there's a pile right now.
I think Reno takes those.
we're-
Yeah.
Do they need to be separated in a separate dumpster for them?
I would, yes. If you're gonna have a bunch of tires,
Yeah.
I don't know how big of a container you'd like.
We probably have a 40
40 yard full.
right now.
Oh, you have one full already, tire?
We know we don't have it full, but we got enough tires probably to fill at least
fill it.
one.
Okay. Yeah, just, shoot me an email, send us a request for the roll-off, and let us know exactly where it needs to be delivered to.
I think Michaela's already been talking to somebody about it.
Okay.
Like me and Amelia talk, and
Okay.
Dylan talk all the time.
Well, good deal.
There's no important over there, we don't haven't heard any complaints or anything.
Well, good.
Other than I wish the driver would decide what time he wants to come. First it was 6 and now it's 8.
Yeah, I mean, our truck could break down,
Yeah.
anything could have the substitute driver,
Yeah.
things, times change.
I just put it out the night before. I think
That's
on.
perfect. That's what we like to, that's what we like to see.
Yeah.
Put it out the night
It's
before.
just confusing. My dogs go crazy.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions or discussions for the representative from Stutzman's? I think he brought cookies.
He
Yep.
brought them for you.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We're all on diets but you.
You're very welcome to pass those around or
I can take a
share
box
them,
back
share
there.
them with the gallery.
I'll do that.
That'd be fine with me, too.
Anybody
Couple
like-
boxes, I'll share them back there.
No, put
I'll let
those
you
in your
pass it out.
pocket for your husband now.
Any questions for Stutzman?
What I like is I get an email from the day before and it tells me the trash bag, the trash.
Oh, you use your app? Yeah. Yep.
What, take your phone?
If more people use that, that's great.
Well, see, that's one of those things that we could maybe put on the list of things, services through you guys.
Okay.
that you use. Like, I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah. It works out perfect, like if you have a snowstorm,
Did you get that hot?
we're gonna be running behind, you put that information out. I'll do that also.
We're still learning with you guys.
No problem. Call me anytime. Okay, that's my number. Glad to help you guys out.
Okay, any more questions? More discussion? Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Come back.
You can call if you need anything.
Yes, please, thank you. That exhausts all the things that all the
Yeah.
speakers listed under guest speakers. The mayor will report that the gift exchange lady had supplied us with numerous gifts to give away to emergency services, and I have delivered emergency services to EMS at Arlington and the sheriff's office in Hutchinson. I did not make contact with the Pretty Prairie EMS yet, but that's coming up. So the gift bags for Reno County Sheriff's Office deputies and Arlington EMS have been delivered. So I think there was, somebody said there was a picture somewhere, but
I can see it.
I don't know, I didn't see it either.
In Pretty Prairie, it's on the 22nd, I
Pretty
believe.
Prairie's on, they're usually on, Sunday. I just missed them it was last Sunday or something like that, I just missed it. Okay, so, let's see, I also received a mailing with quite a bit of technical information and a cover letter from a company that manufactures tornado sirens and tornado alarms. I can make that available to you if anybody wants to read through that. I don't know if we're ever going to be have any interest in replacing a tornado siren or not, but we're down to one, as I recall.
We're down to one, and the county is not putting in.
That's right. So that's why they sent it to us to see if we were interested at some point.
They're pretty expensive anyway.
I'm sure it will be.
I would be interested if they would send us quotes on what it would cost.
And I looked through it quickly, and I didn't see any quotes on prices. There's a number of different styles and types of sirens, and there's rotating ones, and there's stationary units, and so there's different ranges, how powerful they are, and the prices are all on a grid. So I assume the prices would all be variable depending on what type of machine that you wanted to order. So, but I can make that available to you if you want to look at it. I don't know if we're interested in purchasing a siren right now, but that is.
I'd be interested in getting a quote from them to find out what it would cost, because they do have it set up to where the National Weather Service can set them off, so the fire department does not have to. Because right now, a personnel has to set it off, but they do offer that the National Weather Service will set it off.
but it is costly.
I'm moving to water bill hearings. Ms. Michaela, do we have any water bill hearings?
Just one, which is 7206.
And what is the number on that?
7206.
Is that person here?
80.
So we will proceed with our normal course of action.
Did she move out already? It was a week ago, her and her husband said they were moving back to Wichita.
I haven't been told
I
anything.
haven't seen them, so.
Yeah.
So we go ahead and proceed with a shut off? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm moving on to the treasurer's report.
Okay.
Ms. Irwin,
This is for
I hope
February.
you have good news for us.
Okay, the balance of the checking account was 124,330.52, and the balance for the savings account was 94,284.18, and the total cash available is 218,614.70. Oops, there's paper. Sorry. The profit and loss sheet shows a deficit of 5,842.61. Then I just updated the figures this afternoon.
Is the ringer on?
Questions or discussion for the city treasurer regarding the financial report?
Yeah, it's on my thing.
Okay.
You guys are the ones that-
That's what you want to do, Steve? Is that on birthday?
Questions or discussion for the treasurer regarding the financial report?
Thank you.
Do you wish to move on? I'm moving on to the city clerk. Mrs. Green, what good news do you have for us tonight?
Do you want to do the bids first or last? I don't know how to do this, so.
Well, when I did it, the mayor did it, but I don't see why you can't.
Well, I don't know. I just didn't know how it goes.
And we have some sealed bids currently on the truck.
All you do is the one
Just
that
open it
goes
now?
money is who gets it.
I see people going over there. I think I will read the amount and not necessarily the person involved.
That's fine.
There's a bid for $600. There was a bid for $505. There's a bid for $1,031, 1031. There's a bid for $550. There's a bid for $750. I believe that's all the bids we have. Did we reserve the right to reject all bids, or or are we gonna
Nope.
make a transfer?
That's it.
The high bid for $1,031 was submitted by Gabriel Zumper for the used city maintenance truck.
Do we have the title? Because I know we had problems when we went to do the ambulance.
I didn't double check. I mean, I have all the folders with all the stuff, so.
Yeah.
And Mr. Zunger has submitted the high bid of $1,031 for the truck. Any questions about that? Ms. Michaela, would you like to move on to your next item?
So we brought up the dumpster. It's just on you again. You guys are wanting to bring it back, if so, when? And I did talk to, who am I talking to? I think it was Amelia about the whole tire situation. And I asked her, could we get the 2 free? She did say we could use one of those for the tires, but it's $85 per ton disposal fee for tires.
Say that again, $85
Per ton disposal fee for tires.
Okay.
So we can use one of the dumpsters for the tires, but for tires, that's the disposal fee.
Any questions about that? Let's move on.
Or are you guys wanting to bring it back now, or you wanting to wait?
Well, we usually do it when the time changes.
Yeah, I'd be good with it, because next week is spring break.
So like, call them tomorrow and ask for them, or?
I'm good with that, and then we could decide at the next meeting on when to end it.
Sounds good.
Is that fine as the consensus?
I don't care.
We have consensus on that?
Yeah. Do we need a motion on it, since it is costing us money?
She's got it.
Well,
Let's just make a motion. I'll make a motion that we bring the trash cans back as soon as they can deliver them. And one of them to be for hauling out tires at $85 a ton. And we will reassess the dumpster, how long to keep the dumpsters at the April meeting.
Second it.
Aye.
Aye.
Next on the list would seem to be discussion about swimming pool activities, lifeguard, do we need to put an ad in for lifeguards and pool manager and solicit some donations again? That came when I took your explanation away.
It's okay, I just went off kind of last year, this was around the time that we talked about it. I haven't talked to Kelly, so I don't know if she's wanting to do it again, but, I mean, I know we still got to put it out. So, I didn't know if you guys just wanted me to resubmit the act again like we did last year.
Yeah, I would.
Ready to start with ads for lifeguards and pool manager?
Might as well throw full donations in on it too. I mean, just put it all together.
So you can have that on there.
Donations.
That's fine, or something.
Yeah, that's something very
Yeah.
You guys want to make a motion if I have to post it in the papers and stuff?
Have we ever reached out to Fairfield about putting it in their paper and stuff for the
I
students to apply?
have not. I didn't know it happened.
Yeah, Fairfield does have a paper.
I think it was a
And
committee or
then
something.
only come out every quarter then.
Oh, does it now? Used to be monthly.
It used to be, but I think it's every
Oh.
quarter now.
I've not seen one for a long time.
Remember that counts, and, it used to be monthly.
But you can call the school and put something there.
Yeah, see about putting a flyer up or something.
Okay.
Are we gonna do it in the record and any of them, or just Facebook for now? Not the record.
She will. That bill is for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Do you wish to solicit donations once again to provide free access to the pool?
Yeah.
I see one person saying yes. I didn't see
They're
anyone else.
trying to decide where they want to put the ads.
Everywhere.
How much does it usually cost with Cunningham Courier? Quite a bit.
Not really. $65 for ads.
You might be limited, you just go record and Facebook.
We are gonna be down 2 or 3 lifeguards this year for sure, because they moved away.
Well, Stafford, what, do they have a paper or?
Mhm.
I make a motion we for lifeguard and pool manager add donations, add in the record, the Cunningham Cure, Facebook, and
A flyer for
a
Fairfield.
flyer at Fairfield and any other surrounding businesses we could.
Second. Aye.
Ken said he'd pick some flyers up and take them to the cafe, the bar, Sylvia gas station.
I'll take them in tomorrow.
Mill.
What about Trevor College?
Post office.
Don't see Pratt College or Pratt Pool. Sure, there might be more. Pratt College.
That take care of the swimming pool. Would you like to discuss the clerk conference?
So, I'm obviously going to be gone. Tomorrow, I'll probably leave a little early just so I can get there in time for the registration. But, I mean, the office would then have to be closed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but because late charge day is on Sunday, it'll move to the next day. So they'll have Monday before late charge gets put in, end of day.
I I did get permission from the league because I don't take pay, but I can work.
Wish to work all day in transit or half days or?
Well, I thought maybe 9 to 3. I mean, I'm not an early bird anymore. It's up to you guys.
I'll call you at 6.
Do what?
I'll call you at 6.
I know your number, I'll just not pick it up.
You can call me at 6, but it won't be any good.
So it's up to the council. I mean, league says I can work as long as I don't take pay. I'm not an employee.
I do like to see the office open, whether there's activity going on or not.
Well, it's only for water bills, it's not at any other time, is what they said.
Somebody comes in and wants to pay, I think you're in a position to take money and write a receipt.
Yeah, I don't touch QuickBooks, I just
Don't touch the
keep a can
computer.
pay.
Put the money in your wallet, in the drawer. Or in your wallet, whichever's easier.
Yeah, because that's a bad time to keep it closed that many days.
We have consensus that we will,
Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I'm good with Linda to go.
do we have consensus with having Linda sit the office? Thank you. Said something about insufficient ACH payments.
Hold on. So, I don't know what the policy is for insufficient things. I have no basis, because I've had, ACH and checks, insufficient. And so, is there like a limit that they can do it where it has to be moved to something else? Or, because I've had an insufficient ACH 3 times in the last year.
The same person.
Yes. But we've also had issues with checks as well. So what is the policy that I can see? I haven't found one that mentions about this situation.
You know, years ago, we used to just give them pay cash for the money order.
Yeah, after so long of having it, we made them come in and pay cash instead of taking any checks
Yeah,
or,
or money order.
yeah.
There is a chargeback fee, and I have been charging that when it's insufficient, but it's happened 3 times.
Yeah.
And we have had checks here and there that have come back,
And you charge them that $30.
as well as their bill.
Now, if it's insufficient, could they also be shut off? Because technically they didn't pay their bill.
Well, usually by the time I find out, it's before that. Because they tell me pretty quick afterwards, because we only have the ACH on the 3rd of the fall.
Yeah.
But, other checks Brenda sees pretty fast, so.
I don't recall anything being brought up on those because it's new. We haven't been doing it that long, I don't think.
How many of them ended up never being settled?
They all have.
They've all been settled?
Yeah. I give them a call, say, hey, it came back, and they're like, okay, I'll pay it. And they pay it.
Or we don't charge a $25 fee for return checks like a lot of businesses do.
Yeah, we do.
We charge $30.
I would say that, we could just cost them that more money.
Those with the ACH, they pay a late fee then too? Why not?
Because the ACH is before the late charge date.
Where they don't pay it?
They don't pay the late fee, they pay the surcharge of $30, but not the late fee.
Right.
They're not technically late because
They're
it's a
not that.
certain date.
Yeah, I just charged them for what they were originally billed, and then 30.
Okay.
Because in my system, they've already paid.
So the question is, do we want to increase that or
So just leave it.
leave it as it is, or?
I'd leave it, and maybe if it gets to be like even more of a problem, come back about it. and see.
Okay.
I think because if it happens constantly, then is why we went to the money thing.
Yeah, like this person was there 3 times within just a short period of time.
I guess if it continues to happen a bunch, we need to talk about it, but sure that they'll get cleared up.
It's been in the last year, but it's been pretty close time.
Okay, on the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll update if it's happened again next week.
On my agenda, I wrote in something about Stutzman's having moved that from somewhere else, and then we moved it up to the speakers, I think, so I don't know if you have anything else with regard to Stutzman's.
No.
Okay, I'm moving on. Property officer, Mr. Joplin.
We didn't give the uniform yet.
Yeah.
She had his uniform bids, clerks.
Okay.
So, like I said before, I have, and I did bring the contract, but the guys do have their own clothes already, and we do have masks. So, there's that too.
Save the money.
But I got this bid, and this was the only company I knew of.
Did the guys go out and buy clothes, or what? Did the city buy them, or
No, they just went.
their own?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do a clothing allowance, you can do that eventually.
Did you figure out what the monthly total was on this?
$32.98 is weekly, but the monthly would be $131.92. That's what he told me. And he said that he would put all the, I guess the source group that it works under, the contract depends on the budget, and it's a 5-year agreement as budget allows.
Mr. Birdsong, Mr. Higgins, do you have any comments about using your own clothes or uniform?
No, I don't care.
Do you have a preference or any comments to make?
No,
Makes no difference?
no difference.
Okay.
Well, these are the same one we had before we took the last ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had problems then too, so.
Well, and I asked him about that, and he said that this group that they're under now, where our city falls, is why it's this way now.
So who's gonna take care of the next?
I mean, I think they just would take and pressure wash them, or I mean, I vacuum mine.
My opinion
Questions?
is to skip them, that company, and give the guys the clothing allowance.
Any questions or further discussion about this topic?
I won't. 200 each?
A month?
No,
Why?
total, yeah. What do you think? That company for $1,500 a year? What do you think?
I'm all for the clothing allowance because I know somebody that gives his clearance places.
That doesn't matter. Clearance places might close and we might not be able to get them anymore.
We'll lose something. $400?
Any more discussion about the,
They're still talking.
I don't hear anybody talking.
800.
Awfully quiet over there.
That's half.
Yes. I'll make a motion for it. I'm making a motion that we give the city guys a clothing allowance of $400 each for the year.
Second.
Aye.
Nice. Aye.
We had consensus on that?
Okay, Mayor, make a choice.
Or was it?
Is it tie?
Tied to again, I will vote in favor of the $400. And we can always revisit this at another time and get another bid. If that doesn't work out for the gentleman, I will reconsider at some point in the future. Ms. McKenna, does that take care of your issues? Thank you. Mr. Joplin, we're playing your song.
All right.
We have cookies.
Oh, that's okay.
On your way back, you can have a
Thank
cookie.
you. Pass that to Kayla, please.
You're always welcome to move forward.
Before we get into this, I want to let you know that we have sold our house and are moving to Hutchinson, so I could be closer to, well, we could be closer to church, and I can be more available to the men and women that we serve in our addictions ministry. If you would like me to stay on, I'll be happy to do so. If you want me to step aside so that you can find somebody that is local, that's understandable, and I'll be happy to do that, whatever you want to do. If you do choose to have me stay on, I would appreciate a little bit of a raise. I've been using my own paper, ink, tape, stuff like that, because it's just so much easier than coming down here every time I need some paper. And I don't think she has ink cartridges for my printer anyway. And then, of course, the extra gas it will take driving down. It's not that much, but a little bit would be appreciated. So whatever you think.
Go on with your report.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can do that. All right, we are still, let's see, on the warning letters to be served, North Charles and South Duncan. I checked with the tax office, and Lofton is correct on Charles, and Morningstar Management is current for South Duncan. That it is out of Lawrence, Kansas. It looks to me like it's just some guy that bought the property and came up with the name because the address is an apartment. So I suppose it's possible to use an apartment for an office, but whatever. Warning letters that were served: East Reno, North Burns, West Kansas, and the Duncan, Kansas location. Warning letters that were mailed. This is a carryover. East Meade, we're awaiting a response. Notice of violations to be served. East Price, Duncan in third, and East Mead.
That one would be Robin Williams, right?
Yes.
Okay. Not sure why that was returned, she still lives there.
Don't know. It was returned, marked unknown.
She might have moved.
Was that one out of town? Do you remember?
It's a trailer house, it's got all the trees around it, and she did live in Huntington.
I think it was out of town.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that lives north of Country on 56 or something.
Okay. So since that was returned unknown, then the next step would be to proceed with remediation. Or, yeah, to send out the notice of violation, which is kind of a moot point, because if the warning letter comes back, returned unknown, changing pretty good, the notice of violation would be also.
Well, the 310 East Nebraska, she's living in Arlington.
Yeah, the man who bought the house next to her, he's got written permission from her to go ahead and start cleaning up. And he's looking for volunteers to help.
Okay. So, we can hold off on that. If you like. Any change to that?
Okay, clear down here on number 2 on the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Says I spoke with Brandon's mother.
Went to speak with Brandon, and
I provided a phone number
Yeah,
for Timothy.
I talked to him.
Okay.
If the council wants that property, the city wants that property, he's willing to deed it over. He says he's never been there, there's no liens on it. I'd want to.
He said what?
He's never been
married?
He said he's never been married, it's just her,
He said, there's no one to say.
either not, never been married, but that it's just in his name, he's not currently married, there's no liens on it. I'd want either to look at it or to get title insurance if the city's gonna take it, and look at tearing it down before tearing it down, but I told him I'd call him back after the meeting, let him know if the city was interested in that, but he did say he'd sign it over, if that's,
You're talking about Tim Olam?
yeah.
Yeah, he offered it to me a long time ago and they never followed through with it.
If you do a title search on that, I think the city should take it.
Well,
Should be finished with this.
And I think the city be the one that have to pay for the title work, I don't think he's gonna pay
It's
for
like
that.
$349 to get it done.
Yeah.
We just have it done.
So,
And in my opinion, we just need to do it and get it done. Clean it up, get it torn down.
Yeah.
is that consensus on you guys on that? Or I guess, if it is a motion to get title insurance for the property, because that'll cost a little bit, and then I can reach out to him.
What all do we need in the motion? Because we don't, if we can start the title work, it usually takes about 2 weeks for them to get.
Yeah, so if you can get,
We could have possession of the house before the next meeting possibly.
if you can start the permission to do the title insurance, and then should be a one-page deed. So
If it
20
comes back clean,
If it comes back,
take possession of the house.
I can have a deed ready to him, and then I think it'd be $21 to record it as a one-page deed. So title insurance and recording fee for the deed, that would be all that we need.
My only question is when we're done with this one, are we gonna go out to the next house that needs it?
If we can get it for free, why not? We need to start cleaning some of this up.
There are some cities that have a land bank, you know, that looks to acquire properties like this, get the funds to tear them down, and sell the lots cheap to people that are willing to build or move in.
Is, HUD has a grant out to demolish homes and buildings. Would you look into that?
But on this one, if that's what you guys want to do, the title search, or the title insurance, the reporting fee would be what cost in that.
I make a motion that we start the process to obtain 103 East First Avenue, the title work and the recording fees from Timothy Olam.
Second
Aye.
it?
Aye.
Does that become your project? Lynch or
I'll call,
anything that we need to do in this office?
I'll call Mr. Olam, get in touch with him, as long as he's still agreeable, talk to Michaela, we can get title insurance ordered for the property. And then once we get that title insurance commitment back, we'll say, here's the legal description, here's who owns it.
Do we need to do any kind of contract so if we do title, the title insurance, they can't back out on us? Because you could do a contract that says if he backs out on it after title insurance is paid for, he has to pay $500 or something.
Yeah,
For sure he won't sign that.
Uh,
He won't sign that.
Good chance he will, if he has every intention of letting the property go. It's just saying that he can't back out.
I know, but that, when he offered it us, he was gonna send us the title, but all of a sudden the ex-wife called and said, no, it ain't happening, so.
either way, I think the title insurance will be low enough if you want to move fast on it. It's probably better just to move forward with that, rather than mailing contracts back and forth, and then do I come back here in April and say I'm waiting on the signed contract back?
Okay. Yeah, it's $349 to do property here in town like 2 weeks ago, so.
I think we'll move ahead with all deliberate speed. Any more questions for Mr. Joplin or discussion of other issues?
So, another question, if we go ahead and obtain it, we owe all back taxes?
Yeah, I mean, you take it subject to any claims, assessments, anything like that that's on it.
We don't have any idea what that is at this point.
No, the title insurance should show that stuff.
Well, we have a special meeting when we get that information back.
Yeah, that's easy enough to see. I think the motion's fine, because you're authorizing the city to spend money for the title insurance, and then just giving the instruction, don't get the deed until you guys have seen what's on that commitment.
Now we need to answer the other question. He's moving.
Oh, well, we haven't got that far.
More discussion with regard to Mr. Joplin, or I'm gonna ask one more time if there's discussion regarding the items listed here of his activities. Any more discussion on any of those items?
We have properties here that people are complaining about, and nothing's been done in many years. Here, you want my copy?
Sure.
I can take action if you'd like me to.
I do, I've got that.
Commercial property.
I think with regard to, the warning letters mailed, number 1, 200 East Mead, Mr. Newby did move a limb, I see, and he's done some cleaning up there, I think, since he got his, letter.
Oh,
I think that's around the house where Sean Morrison used to live.
Okay, I'll be checking that.
We dragged a limb up over, round up from one property to another. But he did come and stop by and visit with Mrs. Jones in my absence one day. Was not particularly enamored to be written up, but
Nobody
I
ever.
don't suppose anyone ever is. Now, I'm going to turn to the next question with regard to Mr. Joplin's activities and the relationship with the city of Turon going forward. Do you wish to continue to hold him in his present position? Do you wish to consider asking for or accepting a resignation, or asking for or accepting his offer to continue? Let's have some discussion on that, please.
I don't know that we're gonna make a decision on that. Any idea what you would think you want to go to, what you'd want to be raised to? You got 500 a month right now?
Yeah.
You had to think about it a little bit.
You know, I have, 750 would be great. I'm not up on, you know, the budget, you know how much that's going to put a huge dent in your budget. I have been here for, it's been about a year and a half. So, whatever you think.
Is that something you really want to know on tonight, or is that something we can think about till next month, even if you just email, continue the progress where we're at? Maybe not, if you get moved to Hydro, I'd be fine with you not even coming out right now. But so we can continue a couple things that we need to continue on, and it not just drop off right there.
Sure.
And then that would give us some time till next month to evaluate this.
Mull it over,
Yeah.
pray about it, whatever. Sure. We can do
Jump
that.
off the trail.
Do we need a motion on that, or did you make a motion, or are we just gonna roll with the flow here for another month?
We're not gonna change anything, and maybe at the next month's meeting, if they're living in Hutch by then, maybe he doesn't drive out here for the meeting, but he could have it sent out with a description, just even emailed.
Mhm.
Then it's not costing you any more fuel and stuff.
Sure. We close Monday in both houses, so we're moving.
Money comes in, money goes out.
I think Logan only came once a month to everything anyway.
Okay, will you please note that that'll be on the agenda for next month, so. All right, do we have any other questions or discussion? Mr. Joplin?
With this moving, they're not gonna come out all the time. If we see something, can we have your email to send it to you? Sure.
Sure, there is a process by which if a citizen complains, then I get notified
We
of
can
that,
fill
so.
out the complaint form and you can send it out to them.
Yeah.
But for that matter, I mean, she has my email, I'll be happy to let you have
That
it.
is what
I'm not that secret. But, you know, you can
Okay.
email me, text me, call me, whatever.
Might call you a lot of things.
I doubt you'd ever think of anything I haven't already been called in years past, so.
So what do you think, what is the, on these buildings? I mean,
So I,
Isn't that just one building?
No,
no,
Oh, it isn't.
it's multiple buildings.
mine,
That one is a garage or shop.
Eric's old shop, who owns it?
I have no idea.
One is the old blacksmith shop that used to have a bunch of antique stuff and somebody stole everything out of it recently. And the other one was blacksmith shop and what was the other one? What was the other one?
Next to the blacksmith shop, at one point was a Massey Harris tractor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, about 1960.
Next to the old fire
or somewhere,
station.
Yeah, 1955, a gentleman named Bliss Hazel ran a Massey Harris tractor dealership.
Doesn't that belong to, I want to say a Truett, I don't think, but we all.
It is Truett. Truett owns those buildings. It's not Clegg, it's the other one. I can't think of it.
The 300 North Burns is Juan Hernandez. And then Charlotte Truett is that one.
Charlotte's noise. Oh, Charlotte? Not her son?
Charlotte Truett is what it says.
I thought it belonged to her son. She's gone, that's not gonna do any good.
so
Why
my,
gonna do any good if that lot is still in Derek Ballinger's name either?
my thought on those, like with the Oldham's house, if the city's gonna get that and tear it down, we figure out what you have in the budget, how many you can do a year, and then, you know, you have a list and figure out, we can do 2 this year, figure out what those 2 are, if it's, you know, more, go through that, and then we've got, probably the dangerous and unsafe structures, part of the code is the way we proceed under that. But it, you know, it's gonna be 4,000 to 10,000 each structure, figuring out how many a year we want to spend that on.
So, if somebody was interested in looking at buying an excavator already, and when it takes them this on as a side job, but is on the council, how does that work? If it was really cheap,
Well,
better to just resign off the council and do it?
that would be, I mean, you could completely abstain from everything, take bids to do it all, and if the council member that's abstaining is a low bid doing it in the sealed bid process, you can comply with all the conflicts of interest laws that way. But you'd have to open them up to bid to do it that way.
Minimum of 3 or 4 bids.
Well, I don't know if there's a minimum number of bids, but it's gotta be an open bid. There's a couple statutes on that that say this is how you can address that. So it's doable.
I've seen it on the Bob site
Yeah.
in Hutch.
So what would you like, I'm sorry, what would you like me to do about these?
Well, I guess to me it's a bigger picture question first on one, probably putting together a list of, here's the 5 to 10 worst ones, what do we think we can afford to do, and then just kind of start working through that.
Okay, you talking about commercial properties or properties in general?
I think anything that looks like a hazard, looks like it might collapse, that sort of thing. Is that what you were thinking with that?
You don't think they should be sent a letter and let them know about this?
No, that's part of our code process is if the property's on the list, and they get a notice that we believe your property's dangerous or unsafe. You have so many days to either correct the violation, and then we set a hearing in front of you guys on it. We present to you guys this is why we think it's dangerous or unsafe. The property owner can show up, plead their case on why it's not, or why they're going to make the changes. And then it's only after that point where you guys are called as dangerous and unsafe, give an order to correct it, and they fail to correct it, then it would get pulled out. So, you know, it is probably worth, with that, if we send out 5 to 10 notices, knowing even if none of the 10 comply, not all 10 are going to get taken down.
Right.
If you send out 2 notices and they both comply, then you're starting over. But that's still good. What you want to see is that.
Okay, so I will compile a list of buildings, commercial and residential, that look like they are unsafe and bring that back to you next month. How's that?
And then
Your
And that will-
consensus on that, understanding of Mr. Captain?
And that will be basically a list that will be basically entitled properties to have warning letters sent out. Just like my normal list.
that, I would say that, or it's properties that you've seen that might qualify as dangerous or unsafe structures.
Mhm.
And then let the council look through it and figure out which.
Okay.
Now, if I find that site again with the grant money for tearing down a home, can I send it to Michaela to look at and apply for it or not?
I'm not applied for it till we listen to the process.
Apply for it?
It takes a while.
And see. Yeah,
She can send it to you and check it out and make sure.
because some of those grants you got, you apply for it, then you get a decent amount of time to use the funds too, where it doesn't.
I know they even have grant money there for people who repair their homes. But they have to be living in the house, you can't use it on a vacant house.
Any more discussion on this? Questions from Mr. Joplin?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Mr. Lynch, would you like to continue on with legal issues?
Thanks.
What else?
Other than what Gabe added to it, what I have, we've either talked about or is left in unfinished business, so.
I don't know if it would be legal, but I would like to have, since we had to pay for these, if we're off the council, we need to return them or pay for it out of our own pocket. We've got the big ordinance books that if you don't bring them back, that costs us a lot of money to buy those. We should have a resolution or something to where we have to make sure we return.
Well, I think they were just city property.
Well, that's what I thought too, but sometimes they don't come back.
The person turning the wire with the codes and all that.
I'm just saying, there's been times they haven't been. Just a thought. Go on, Danny.
Okay, so Gabe, what was your question on the lien versus taxes?
I know, some cities not far from here went to putting liens instead of putting the money towards property taxes. And mine was kind of going towards that one of three first.
I don't know.
And then they're giving it like 30 days to be paid, they're filing a lien on it. They're giving it like 30 days to be paid or 60 days to be paid, and then they're foreclosing on the lien. And the city's ended up with it for the money they spent cleaning it up.
Who's done that?
I think it was Haven and Benton. I may be wrong on the Benton one. I got that just because the kid I might be buying an excavator from is the one that's turning down properties for them.
Okay.
Or has torn down properties for them in the past.
Okay, I'll look at that. Yeah, if that works, I'll come back with an option for you guys. The only real concern would be like if somebody's got a mortgage on their house, are we going to be subordinate to that? And so,
I wouldn't think that a house that we're cleaning up, there's probably a mortgage on it.
right.
In most cases.
You never know.
I wouldn't write that off
Yeah.
as a no-brainer.
Okay, I'll look at that.
We're not getting anything back off the taxes really. Most of the time.
Because they let it go tax sale. We don't do nothing.
No, we still don't get anything back
Yeah.
on the taxes.
Our favorite discussion about 107 East Nebraska, where the foundation remains, that the house burned down. Did we have any more contact with those folks encouraging concrete removal?
I've heard nothing from them.
Did you contact them?
I've sent a letter, heard nothing back, so I think we can, maybe what we got, the city wants to finish the abatement process and set some costs, or do that as well.
It comes before you. What are your thoughts?
So we're just looking at taking the floor and the foundation out and filling the basement with dirt. We're not talking about taking the garage down that's there.
I can't remember if we included the garage in.
Yes, it's not hurting anybody at the moment. I would like to find out about the putting a lien on the property before we do anything
Pursue
else.
anything there? Any more questions or discussion for Mr. Lynch? And we're going to move on to the maintenance reports. Gentlemen,
have anything, but just need to know what you think about the conference. We're gonna go or not?
You did attend?
I think we gotta find out if we're going to skip it or what.
Did we get any information on, you do have to pay for the whole conference to get in?
Well, the way I understand it, we did. You gotta register for the conference before they let us in.
You guys wanna go?
Now, I'm not particularly too fond about it, but
They do want to talk to
need
the
to talk
guys.
to some of the vendors about the lagoon.
I wanted to sneak in and talk to some vendors, not necessarily attend the sessions.
Any of those company names I send you any help?
No, I haven't looked at them yet, but I doubt it.
Because on their sites, they all have, they clean lagoons and dredge them out.
Yeah, but actually, if we could get somebody to pump it out, that was the cheapest bid before.
One of them do.
So, but I got the paper, but we haven't looked at it yet.
Okay, I forget which one, but one of them does. If they don't want to go, why waste the money? If they can sneak in, fine.
No.
Sneaky bunch.
You know, the girl that, like I said, brought it up last month.
Is it the same conference you're going to? No.
I think you ought
Clerks
to
do
go.
go to that conference.
Huh?
Clerks do go to that conference too.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to have them talk to the vendors, because you might find somebody with a better idea.
I think they ought to
What's it
go
cost?
pay at least one registration, so it's being.
I think it's 185, I believe it was.
Both need to go, I don't think. I don't think you both need to go, do you?
Can we send one of them? Can one of you go?
Whatever you decide, I guess.
What do you guys think? Huh?
Agribusiness one.
One group? I make a motion, we send one of the city guys to the conference and the cost of, do they have the paper mules too?
Are you going to conference every day or just one day? Just to meet with?
Well, if you're gonna pay that money, I might as well go to class. Be a couple of days. Don't you think, Everett? If you're gonna spend the money, we might as well get something out of it.
Yeah.
So even if your choice, which way you guys go?
No, it's up
Flip
to
a
them.
coin, Linda.
Up to them. Do we pay for mules for them?
Well, I think Urban has to go because he's the one that he thinks
With the
he's got,
certificates.
he's got the certificates.
Okay.
If I could go one day and Everett can take the name tag and go the next day, whatever.
Keep him your name tag the next day.
Take the city truck?
Yeah.
It's $185 for 3 days,
For the whole
for the
conference.
whole thing.
And then 15 meal tickets, I think, $15, I think. Unless you wanna be nice and send me the Twin Peaks for lunch, then
No.
Hmm? Some of the total ones.
Is it a 3 day?
probably do too. Cause I don't think the exhibit open until Thursday, do it, or Wednesday. The exhibit hall don't open until Wednesday morning, right?
Right.
So,
it's $180 registration fee.
What was your motion needing to send at least one?
Yes.
And what are you paying? You're paying the registration and a per diem or something for meals. Did you specify an amount on that?
No, I asked them how much, I didn't get an answer.
He said $15 a meal ticket.
Okay. That's one a day, or?
I think it's like 210. Two,
You got this figured out?
well, the registration is 180, and then 30, the 210.
Make a motion that we send Irvin to the conference at a cost of $210 for his meals and registration fee.
Second.
All right,
Uh,
have fun. Can I ask, why do we not have a flag outside anymore?
And one put one up.
Do we have one?
I assume we still got one in there. Be in there in the cabinet somewhere.
Yeah, they can do that one time.
You know, the other thing I can think of right offhand is we got one cylinder tore off the backhoe. Sent it down to Steve's repair to get it rebuilt, leaking. So, technically, we can use the backhoe if we have to, but it's basically down at the moment. And other than dumpsters, I don't have anything else.
Are you guys working on getting the mowers ready?
Well,
Almost
we
time
got
to
them in the
start.
yard. It'd be coming up pretty quick when it looks.
Yeah, yeah.
Where'd you take that cylinder to? Did you take that to B&B or something?
Steve's repair.
I'm sorry?
Steve's repair. He's usually a little cheaper and quicker to get it done.
And do you think we can keep up ahead with the grass and weeds that grow on the street and sidewalks instead of letting them get,
Can't guarantee that.
why?
Can't keep nothing to keep them still. Just spray them 2 or 3 times a year and they don't do any good.
I talked to Colton about maybe having the mill spray them so they would never come back anytime soon. And he was going to check with his insurance because they are insured to spray fields, but maybe not in town. We're supposed to get back with me on that.
Okay. I mean, because we complain about the buildings, but you drive into town and you see the streets and sidewalks with 4-foot high weeds.
Yeah. Like I said, we sprayed them before and if they don't last, or what we sprayed them with don't last. And we got stuck in the middle, so it didn't do any better. Other than that, I don't have anything else.
With them having a license, they can spray a little different stuff than they can sell you to spray.
Oh, yeah, I imagine. And on the other hand, what are you gonna do if it drifts over on somebody's yard and then you're gonna have people bitching about that too, so.
That's on their, that's why I had checked with his insurance,
Yeah.
because that, if they do it, that's on them.
Yeah, I know.
But he thought he could do it early enough, and I need to check with him, that would maybe be something we'd have to have a special meeting about, with as fast as it's greening up. If they can do it, they wanted to do it early in the year and kill it for the whole summer, before the flowers and gardens come out.
Yeah. Said everything greening up now.
Yeah.
Any more questions for Mr. Birdsong?
I do. I have one. I was in the park today and there's a great big hole over there by the merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna cover that hole?
Well, we was talking about it the other day when we was up there spreading chips, that we need to get that filled in.
Yeah, because I happened to see it before I stepped in it, but
Yeah, it's been there.
yeah, it's.
We filled some of them in, but we missed that one last time, we filled them in. Yeah, we was talking about that the other day, when we spread all them chips around the merry-go-round, not merry-go-round, but.
Need to haul some dirt in, or what do we need to do?
Yeah, we'll take some dirt up there or something.
All right. Do we have a safety officer anymore?
Yeah, the only time I do anything is if somebody has an accident.
Okay. We need like, never mind. Okay, moving on to custodial people, and I see none. I see none here. Audience comments, are there comments from the audience to be had?
I just have a question.
Speak up, come step forward here, please.
Okay.
Introduce yourself, because I'm going to speak loud, because I'm deaf.
Okay. My name is Nicholas Fleming,
Thank you.
and I live on 308 North Bill Street. And I just got done tearing my back trailer out. It's completely gone. So I'm going to show you a photo of also. So the alley is right here, right? How many feet away from the alley can I build a privacy fence? And how tall can I
Who's
make
an
it?
expert on setbacks?
Actually, Everett would probably know.
Everybody wants to build next to the alley.
How
What
far-
kind of a setback does he need?
It's
to-
David Goodwin's old property.
There's a shed already sitting next to the alley on his property.
Yeah.
And from the edge of that shed, he can't go out any further. He's gonna be out in the alley right away.
Okay, so can I build a privacy fence off of? So at least
You can come off the back, off that side, come off the back of the shed.
Well, I'm gonna come off of this right here, my trailer house.
All right, that's fine. You're further in than the shed.
Okay, is there a tall limit?
Not about that much.
If it's in your backyard, you can have a 6-foot fence.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Any kind of a fence, any standards on the
It can be 8 foot?
boards or chain link or any particular specs?
No.
So.
I don't think there's an ordinance on height, is
Can-
there?
can-
I don't think so.
Can it be a privacy fence though?
The only time you would have a problem if it's on a corner where there's
And it wouldn't be.
traffic.
It
Well,
wouldn't
where
be.
he's putting it, I guess an 8-foot fence wouldn't bother, but I've tried to keep everybody to a 6-foot fence.
But where he wants to put it, 8 foot's not gonna be an issue.
I would put it
Well,
with
there's no ordinance about having to be 6 foot. It can be 8 foot.
I have no issue with that.
There is a state statute
You wanna
if
see
you're on
it?
like a corner.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
aware of the house, the trailer.
Okay, one at a time. What was the address on this?
308 North Will Street. 308 North Will Street. WILL.
Yeah. Thank you.
If, I think you have her number. If you want my number, you can come look and I can basically map it out for you.
Okay.
But I wanted it to be at least 8 foot tall, if possible.
And that's-
And it'll be a wooden privacy fence.
I have concerns if you're close to the corners. It
I'm not.
blocks
It's that.
vision and safety issue for traffic. If
No,
it's a tall fence.
It's like,
Yeah, if you're gonna make it to where somebody can't see in there,
no, you won't be able to see it there.
well, I just meant if you were having like a vehicle or something in there, we have to be able to
No,
not
no.
see it.
No vehicle.
He's not
I mean, that's usually
So,
when you,
the street is over here.
Mhm.
This is the alley right here, and I'm trying to build it off of this piece of wood, right off of my trailer.
He's
I don't see a problem with
I
it.
think
He's
you
gonna
can.
move his gym out of my yard
It can
over
be 8
to
foot.
that nice building that I
I'm
bought.
good with it.
Okay.
You're good with it.
Then again,
Yeah.
nobody really knows where the edge of the alley is either. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Okay.
to endeavor to come and drive a stake where the edge of the alley is. So you
Oh,
got-
he's way out the alley.
So you got something to measure from. All right, I think we've taken care of that. Thank you, Everett, for that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cheryl?
I have something I need to talk about. Okay, it's on the water bill. My
grandson lives in the other house next door to me, and he pays his own water bill. So he paid it 2 days late, but he still got a shut-off notice, and then Everett brought me another notice to shut it off. Well, he had already paid it 2 days late. So I don't know if there's a glitch in your computer that could, be doing this, but this isn't the first time. So, that I got this, so, if there's something wrong with your computer system, or it's not switching over, this is really serious though, because he had paid it just 2 days late.
Online.
And this is he paid it online as he does every month. And then he still, and I'm not blaming anybody, it just could be the computer system or something, not letting it go through. But it threw out this, and then Everett came and asked me, should he put it on the front door or the back door of his house? Well, he uses the front door. But sometimes he goes out the back. But I said, well, he told me he paid it. And so I called Braden at work, and he sent me the paper where he had paid it. So he paid it online, and he paid the late charge. So, because he was late.
Was there a problem with the water bill, that there was a lot of people complaining they got an extremely high bill?
I mean, that part, as soon as I put the late charge in, I mailed them that day. So even if people have paid it, they're still gonna get that.
Okay.
Because of the day I mail it.
But
The disconnect one was a mistake on my part, and I own that. It was a mistake.
Okay. Oh,
And
I just thought maybe it was a glitch in your computer, maybe the computer did it.
No, it was me, and I apologize.
Okay. So, but if if the computers are doing it, Okay.
Sometimes there's so many emails that you might accidentally skip a campaign and not realize it. It
That's why I'm
happens.
asking about the water bills.
The
If
water
there was a
bills-
computer problem or what?
They estimated January's readings because of how cold it was,
Right.
and they went off of January of last year. They kind of did similar. However, for these February bills that have just come out, they read the meters.
Right.
So, I mean, one of the high meters I had to go back and reread, and in the week since we've read it, they've already used 3,000 gallons. So, I mean, I had them double check, and they did read meters this time.
And last year in January, their bill was higher than what it was been last month? Okay.
Yeah, they actually, they kind of went off what they had last year, but, the weather changes, you use water at different times.
Right.
People use water more when it's colder.
Some people are seeing have a leak.
Well, on that too, is a lot of people had a leak.
But I think we gotta respect that.
I have a question. Are you notifying, is maintenance notifying that their bill's unusually higher?
Every time they notice there's a large usage, yes.
Okay, I just curious, because I didn't see nobody say that.
Yeah, they always.
Because I knew they did in the past.
And if they can't get a hold of them, I give them a call.
Right. I watched the complaints, yeah.
Does that exhaust the audience comments? Step
can I
forward,
make-
Mrs. Hanson, come forward. Be recognized.
Well, I didn't know since I live out, don't live in
Step right
Turon.
up and use your outdoor voice.
I use my outdoor voice. Okay, last Monday, I think, is when they did the siren. Did Turon go ahead and turn the siren on?
I never heard it.
I thought, before they have, I thought.
I don't know. I don't
Sometimes it gets done, but one of us has to go down there and do it.
Well, I can hear it out to my house. So that's why I was just, I thought maybe there was a problem or something.
That was that drill they had?
I think it was a week ago today. The dumpster, is it just for Turon, or can I bring something in? If it's just for Turon, that's fine, because we have a big old dump out in the pasture, so.
That's kind of been a point of contention over the years.
Well-
Bringing a dumpster and all. A lot of
It is
folks
just
who
for
aren't
Charlotte.
necessarily,
Yeah, well, Turon pays for the dumpster.
right.
Where, you know, and the county doesn't pay for the dumpster, so I can see where you're coming
The
from.
county
So
would
that's-
gratefully receive your tipping charge if you haul stuff to the landfill and yourself and.
Really?
And,
I noticed in the newspaper about Minnesota Vet coming in to do the shots for the puppies and kitties and everything or whatever. Have you received anything from them?
I see it on Facebook, they're doing
Well, but see,
Sylvia and,
Turon was left out.
yeah, because we haven't discussed it.
Well, even then, I would have normally called them around this time, but they'd already put that out. 'Cause they-
Have you called them then, Bill, to verify that they have? Do you want me to call them?
No, I can,
Okay, well, I'm not being critical or anything,
No,
but I would be glad to. I know you're busy too.
well, I just saw it and I didn't understand it either.
Yeah,
Because we have to buy tags and stuff.
yeah, and that's what a lot of us like to bring our pets in that live in the country to have that done because it's so dang expensive to go over to Minnesota or wherever.
Now that I don't mind if the rural residents come in and get their, they ought to do that. But they're paying, everybody pays a fee to.
Exactly. I noticed when you guys were talking about Stafford, whether they had a newspaper or not, Stafford News is in the Tri-County Tribune, I guess. Are you guys aware of that?
Yeah.
Okay, and you just need to send the info to this gal's email address, and she'll see that it gets to them. If you
Does
want.
that come out of Great Bend?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then you guys do a really great job.
Is that a cost, is there a cost for that? I mean, it's,
I don't know. She just said that, the way that she put it in there was that she would include it in her information to them. So I would think so.
okay, get the information to Michaela, please.
Okay, I'll do that. And one suggestion I might make, I try to watch these meetings at home if possible, because I can't hear you guys. Which I'm not being critical of that, but the speaker right there is facing you guys, and I don't think it's even on.
It ain't.
Yeah, so therefore, when we're in the audience, we can't hear what you guys are saying. Just a comment.
Just curious, how do you view the meetings?
How do I view the meeting?
On YouTube?
The first time here for a long time, but I think I'm going to be coming back, so I'll see if it improves.
Well, I just want to know, because my son posts them on, he records them and puts them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that can't make it.
Yeah. Well, I don't have problems with what they're doing. It's just that you can't hear any of them.
Oh, yeah, we've had issues.
Because, either we're looking down when we're making the comment or we're just soft-spoken. So
I just was curious.
I don't know what the answer is.
Is it even on?
I think Dana was having trouble, she wasn't sure on how to hook it up.
Now, that's a problem. And
Working
they're,
earlier.
I was just kind of wondering where you were watching the videos.
yeah, at home on,
YouTube probably, because my son, that's where he puts them.
yeah, because I knew that you'd, so
Yeah.
I've done it several times. But if this was fixed and it was pointing at the camera maybe or something, that probably would help a lot.
But yeah, we do
What
appreciate
do
you
you
watching.
think?
That's why he does it, baby.
Thank you.
Not even on, I don't think. There it is.
Ah!
It came on, and it went off, and now it's on again.
I guess if you plugged it in.
I have been told that James Humphrey would know how to hook it up if we ever need someone to hook it up.
He messed with it last month.
Yeah, he said he was one of the group that actually bought it.
Yeah. Oh, you're amazing.
Morning now.
A little late, but
And at the end of the audience comments,
it was.
thank you, I'm going to finish
You
business.
guys go home.
Who wants to guide us through the unfinished business? First on the list, it says personnel policies. You want to discuss that first? We got those home last month for copious review.
Was there anything changing on that?
On there, it has about doing an inventory twice a year. Do you really think they need to do that? Yeah, well.
We have stuff going out so much, coming in and going out, like products, like Kleenex and ink things. I think it'd be kind of hard to do the inventory,
Mhm.
because for the printer and everything.
And we're in a maintenance building, I don't think it's been done since Kirby was here.
And I'm pretty sure if they take and use of it, they get a replacement because they know they need it.
Right.
Did you want to remove that recommendation or leave it?
I think so, I don't know if they.
Next question.
On the, number 5 on here for where the weekly deposit, we've only been doing it twice a month, 15th and the 30th, 31st, 30th. We've been out to do it. We don't have the bank here in town anymore, we've been doing it differently. And on the sub-clerk, we don't balance out at the end of the day. We just put the money and stuff in a little envelope and put it in the safe for the city clerk to do it. That's the only thing I see.
And there's I don't have it here, but the janitor comes to the meetings. Well, the janitor doesn't come. If something comes up that he needs, he can call Michaela and give a report.
He just told me what to buy.
That's it. Or if something comes up that needs fixed or something, he tells you about it.
I never hear from him. I only hear from him when he needs me to order stuff, and then whenever I tell him that there's a rental.
Any other comments?
He's also very heavily restricted right now too.
Yeah.
Any other comments? I'm going to turn to sub-clerk advertisements. Have we decided to continue them or to discontinue them?
You have a copy of that.
It looks all right to me.
We won't get any applications. How many hours are in this? So what are we approving for that?
Huh?
What are we approving hour-wise for the?
You didn't approve it in your other end.
I don't know.
No.
He's probably gonna lay dormant anyway.
Can we discuss that at length?
That's good or not?
I don't think we'll do applications on that.
Okay.
What's the verdict over here?
we'll change the ad to this new one.
Is that a motion for technically having just over an ad?
Yeah, I'd just do a motion to update the language in the ad.
Make a motion that we'll change the ad in the paper to the new one that we have right now.
Second.
Aye.
I seem to have consensus there. Next item says appointment. Does that have to do with appointment to the position on the?
Yeah,
the,
that just kind of carry over from last month. You made the appointment of James, you made it twice, kind of in January 12th and January 28th. I went back and watched the video. The 28th meeting wasn't online, but in the February meeting, it looked like we all treated it like the appointment was officially made the 28th of January. And so 45 days on that would be up, I think, March 14th is what I figure, where there's no action taken by March 14th, then James would be deemed appointed at that point. So I don't know if there's anything that needs to be done. It just wasn't acted on last month.
But Lee said January 12th when we first nominated him.
Yeah, and that's why I went back and watched the videos, and the way we all treated the February meeting was at the January.
It was the same way we treated it the next time we nominated. Nobody said a word. I go with the fact that he was nominated the first time, January the 12th. We didn't act on it, so 45 days he's on. Resolution was dropped. I talked to Lee, and Lee said January 12th was the first nomination. 45 calendar days later was in February, so James is on the council, according to Lee.
At the same time, there had been a motion to have a special election, and we were wrongfully informed by Reno County.
And I was told by the same lawyer that there was a law made last year that they would only do 3 months, they could actually do special elections. August for primaries, November was general, and March would be special event, a special election, and that it was already too late to actually get a special election put together because of all the stuff they had to do. That's why the Secretary of State said no.
No to a special election.
And our election office in Reno County has no idea that that's even true.
You're talking about Jenna. But you were told that the lawyer talked to the Secretary of State. Is that not true?
No, I talked to the clerk and talked to the Secretary of State. So the Reno County clerk told me what the Secretary of State told them.
Okay, so he was talked to and he said no. And he's the one in charge of elections.
And we have that in writing that
Well, you don't have it in writing? I mean,
I don't think the answer was no. I think the answer was it's going to be a mess because that statute doesn't set candidate filing deadlines or anything like that. So the clerk lacks guidance on if we ask that election, how are they supposed to run it? Because they've got rules on their other elections on if you run for this position, you have to file by this deadline. And under that statute, there's none of that. And so it would be a mess on the clerk's end.
That's a them problem, not us problem. If we need to have a special election, we need to have a special election.
well, I'm just saying we need to get it done and quit playing.
Can I speak, please?
That's my opinion. No, you can't. Not audience comments right now.
Well, I just wanted to bring up, you know what's going on, so. We need to know yes or no.
So if the council does nothing else in 4 or 5 days, whatever, James will be deemed appointed.
Well, I'm just going by what the lawyer Lee said, and he said he's already on it.
Well, if we said that, then I guess it's on, and if we get in trouble, we'll get in trouble.
I suggest we wait for 45 days to pass from January
Well,
not the 12th, but
the 28th, that's the way we treated it the last meeting.
that would eliminate all doubts.
I also was told there's no such thing as protesting a nomination or a petition or a form, and that should have even changed what we were doing that night on January the 12th.
Well, and that's what, if the video for the 28th would have been on, I'd have watched how Ken phrased it. So I think if on the 28th, Ken said, I'm reaffirming my appointment as James, and that would go back to 12. He was reading 12, like, I'm making the now on the 28th, but that. I
But
couldn't find that
technically,
video.
you even had to go that direction, because it was already decided how it should have been done.
So the 14th is Saturday. Just, do we have to have a special meeting? You
no.
just put them on next month?
I mean, yeah, if you guys, if nothing happens between now and then, he'll be deemed to have been approved on the 14th, and
Yeah,
he'll,
well-
yep, he can take the oath anytime after that, and start serving on the city council.
Why are we just playing? Just to get
Yeah.
it done with.
You guys could always make the motion to approve the appointment.
I make a
On
motion
that.
we approve the appointment. Quit playing.
The motion, is there a second?
I'm gonna second it.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna second it. I'm tired of this dragging on.
Thank you.
You know, if you do a special election, that's gonna be months away. And we're just gonna keep dragging this on.
Well, actually, they couldn't do one until August, because they said there's only 3 months you can do it. Not anytime you want to. That law was made last
Because it takes
year.
time too for them to get it together, get it ballots made.
What's the cost?
Yes, we do.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the nomination.
Aye.
Is there consensus?
Okay, there, it's up to you.
Aye.
All right.
You can't vote.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can when it's, when
Yes,
it's
you
tied.
No, we can't.
When it's
He
Dennis
tied.
said
It's
he
a tie.
can't vote. I went to talk to Jenna. She said he can't vote.
When it's tied, you
If
can.
there's a tie.
No, she said they cannot vote between the 4 of you.
She's wrong.
No, I'm not.
She's wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
They're good for time.
Cooler
That's
heads
it.
prevail.
No, it's not.
Audience comments on.
Mr. Lynch,
If-
the ball is in your court.
If there's a tie, 2-2, the mayor has the deciding vote on the tie.
Congratulations. That's good, just got 100.
What you guys think?
Yeah.
So,
It's
Mr.
probably in your
Yes.
handbook.
Mr. Knoll will be seated next month at the next council meeting, or do we seat him now?
Well, I mean, he can take the oath.
You can take the oath now, I think, and then he can just be at the next meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, or take the oath anytime between now and the next meeting.
Would you like to take the oath now?
I can.
Someone have a copy of the oath? Michaela, I'm looking in your direction, I hope that's something you have.
Yep.
Coming forward. Take a mic.
I need those 2 filled out.
Yeah. Oh, you need to get these filled out.
just know that's what it is.
It's got a lot going on.
Don't need any comments, Rose.
You better
It's
check
not
them out.
audience comments.
You don't know what he's.
Fill it all out. This filler, so I'll let you look at it.
He has to read
Sign
one.
and date on that one.
Elected official there.
Is he signed here, Caleb, did you fill out here?
Yeah.
And then sign-
Sign
Yep, sign here.
one back.
Yep.
Sign that. Okay, now stand at attention with your hand on your heart or something like that.
No, Caleb fill out the.
Yeah, but he's gotta say it.
He has to
Oh,
speak.
yeah.
I, James, do solemnly swear or affirm I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Kansas and faithfully discharge my duties as counsel, so help me God.
Congratulations, man.
Got that over.
Would you like to take a seat over there?
Wait a minute, I didn't know he was gonna sit by me.
So the question of special election is resolved then, and is a moot point, we'll go on from there. New business, under new business, I was wondering if we wanted to begin to take some action on a cleanup week and start promoting that and advertising that and letting people know. Making some plans for that or set a date.
The last time that was done, there was a bunch of promise of some church people were gonna show up and help and this and that. And I think one person showed up and helped clean up.
My
And it
remembrance
got
is,
drawn out for weeks.
my remembrance is that we were pretty late in actually designating it, like about 2 weeks before the official date. Whether that had anything to do with it or not, I don't know.
There was a bunch of promise on people showing up and helping. And how many showed up and helped? Larry, one. I drove around in the skid steer and loaded stuff. A couple places. But other than that, not one person showed up that said they were gonna show up and help with that. Quite disappointing. And it fell on their shoulders for like 2 weeks.
Fell pretty hard on the maintenance guys for a couple of weeks picking up tree limbs. What would your alternative be? Just let the tree limbs lay?
We have a brush site that you just have to haul them out there.
Yep.
One year we did have paper at the office for anyone that needed help to give stuff, to brush site stuff, to sign the paper, and we had it taken care of. Not everybody's got a truck or anything to take it out there. Some of the people are pretty old, and they need the extra help to clean up. And we don't
But we're
know.
still not picking it up at the curb. They still gotta get to the curb.
Well,
On the last one, there was a brush pile like 15, 20 feet from the road, and they were told no, that it had to be at the curb.
okay, so we get people to sign a list that needs a help and have a volunteer list and see how that goes.
And then it was long.
I actually thought the last one went over pretty well. Could have been improved with a little more advanced warning, which is why I raised the issue now. Just so people can get it in their mind, might be something. I thought it actually went over well. We had lots of gentlemen in the back will testify that we had lots of limbs.
I just don't think it's the city maintenance job to do it all year long.
No, I agree.
And that's been a bad thing about these guys, just putting them out there and then expecting us to pick it up when it's not really their job.
Okay, I'm ready to move on. We discussed Michaela's absence the rest of this week, and Linda will fill in at the office
I said 9 to 3.
9 to 3. I appreciate that. Sounds good to
Put that
me.
in the
Yeah,
bulletin.
you should probably come back
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
About what time?
One.
We'll do it mornings or do it.
Closing for lunch?
I never do, well, I do close at lunch, but I got a note on the door saying you can find me over here. So, I mean, I'm still technically will work at noon.
As far as I'm concerned, you could just do mornings, or you could just do afternoons, or afternoons. I like to see the office, that's just a preference I have, I like to see the office open.
Well, I can't go to Brenda unless I'm here after lunch.
That's right. And that's kind of the way that is, unless somebody has some other thoughts on it. I'd like to governing body comments. Going once. Going twice.
Make a motion to adjourn.
All second.
Aye.
Thank you for your time. Here are the sealed bids, if anyone wants to look at them and establish that I've reported accurately. We seem to have lots of cookies.
Is he releasing at all? No, out of it. Is he doing the rabbit yet? The rabbit? When they're closed, they have a rabbit. And he only weighs 115 pounds. That's a skeleton.
Yeah, I know. He's at my house because he came pretty good. Getting up every 2 hours to get his work. Got a hospice nurse that's actually down there. I'm sorry, everybody. It's rough. I know.
We all go through it, don't we?
Yeah. But the nurse is on her way tonight. Here shortly. We're going to see if we can't let these girls from 25 rule. We're going to 10. Because he didn't really want to solicit. He's already adjusting to the
When my brother got back from Vietnam, he had to put my dad in the bathroom and take him out. He had brain
We have inventory, so I had
Give me a kid cookies, I got a
Walmart manager.
hospice is on their way.
Caleb, did you want this back?